Hello, how are you? My name's Samantha and this is my podcast. Welcome. I'm coming to you from Loughborough in England, and this is where I live with my two youngest children and my dog. My oldest son has grown up and moved out, so it's just the three of us and the dog now. Oh, right. If you have not been here before, I've been kind of playing with video formats, so the next bit won't make much sense to you, but the people who are regular viewers, I did all of my vlogging last week. There was no video last week because I was sick the week before. So over the last week, I did all my video clips like I have been doing, and I went to edit them together. And for some reason, the camera has decided that we're not doing that this week. So I've spent all morning. It's now 1 o'clock on Monday. This video should have been up yesterday. Sorry, I didn't switch my phone down. This video should have been up yesterday and wasn't because I couldn't get the things edited together. I can't retrieve them off the camera properly. They're being corrupted somewhere along the way. I've got a couple of them back, but not really enough to put a vlog together. So I thought, although I still want to carry on doing the vlogs, I thought I would still pop on and just do a quick little podcasty thing today, just to let you see what I have been up to in the last week. And it's not been a huge amount, so it shouldn't take too long. Mostly what you're missing out on is me just waffling. So last week on Monday, we did a bit of waffling. On the Tuesday, I didn't record on Tuesday anyway because Alfie fell over and hurt his knee. He's okay, he's fine. It's just that he'd banged it a bit and he was sort of struggling to walk a bit, so I kept him off school. And then I had to run around after him all day because he couldn't walk in it very well. He was back at school by the Wednesday though. I have done a little bit of knitting, I've done a little bit of crochet. I technically have a finished object, but it's the most tiny, pathetic finished object in the world. But I'm going to show you anyway because I don't have an awful lot else. And I've spent the week, because I was sick the week before, I have been quite tired this week. So I've been kind of trying to take it easy. I've been trying to work on my website a little bit as well. And yeah, it's been one of those like busy but not really like getting anywhere kind of weeks, which is exhausting, but you know. Kids are off school this week. They're at the dad's though today and tomorrow. They're coming back tomorrow night. They've been there over the weekend. Fluffy my. They've been there over the weekend. So this morning, I've had my boyfriend's been here over the weekend. He went home last night. So this morning I got to lie in, which never happens. Partly because I don't really sleep very well, but also partly because I have to get up for school every morning usually. But last night I couldn't sleep, so I was very, very glad of the lie-in this morning. So I've not had a lot of sleep, but I managed to sleep in and not have to get up super early, which was lovely. So I managed to sleep until about just after 8 o'clock. It was glorious, and I came downstairs and the dog was like, you left me on my own all day, because she's used to me getting up at like 5, 6 in the morning. Anyway, right, let's show you the things I have in fact been doing. So my finished object, firstly, is the never-ending ball of Elvis. Yarn Smith's Elvis Chunky, I think it's called. And I just made a little basket. Just a little basic basket, and I did like a little looped finish around the top. This is to sit in my stitchy corner through there, because I use pens and things while I'm marking off patterns, and they just keep sitting on the table, and then because they make pens round to roll off stuff and get stuck under your sofa and down the back of the table and have the dog chasing them and all sorts of stuff. So I made a little basket to put mine in because, I mean, it's a scrap ball. It's not a weight that I would normally use. I don't know. It is quite thin for a chunky, but I don't normally use chunky at all. So I've just got a scrap on. I'm just going to keep making probably little baskets because that seems to be the thing that I do with my scraps. Talking of scraps, this is my new, I don't have to think about it. It sits next to my chair and I'm just picking it up and working on it when I have a few minutes thing. I don't know if I've showed this before. It started off as a granny stitch blanket. Then I decided after one row I did not want a granny stitch blanket, and then just started doing half double crochets. And it's just going to be a nice lap blanket for me on the sofa. And I've just got loads of these little scrap balls of 4-ply, like sock yarn and shawl yarn and things like that. So it's all going to be wool or merino and nylon. And I'm not doing any kind of colour control. It's just as I finish things, it's just they're getting put onto little balls, and I'll put all my minis and things in this. This is a yarn by Burrow and Soar. I made a shawl out of this. I made the Wonder Woman shawl. This one is, I can't remember. It's a commercial yarn, commercial sock yarn, and I made socks out of it. It's called Wildflowers. It's got so many colours in it though. Like you see it on the ball there. So it's got this dark blue, it's got the purples, it's got the white, but it's also got, you can see there, it's got like a lighter blue in it. And it's got, I don't know if you can see any bits on here, but it's got like these, oh, there's a bit there. These like tan colours and speckles, and it's got all sorts of colours in it. Crazy. So yeah, this is just I'm using a 3mm hook, just half double crochet back and forth, and then once it's big enough, I mean it's like my wingspan at the minute, and it'll grow a bit once it's been washed and blocked, but also I can just put a border on it if I want it any bigger than that. I want it for, it's going to be for me for sitting on the sofa. It's like a blanket. I finished a sock. It's the 17th of February. It's taken me a month and a half to do this sock. Does anybody remember at the beginning of January where I was like, oh, look at my sock that I've cast on? And I literally just finished it this week. So these are the Stormseeker socks. Look at that pattern. Look at the yarn. Gorgeous. These are the Stormseeker socks by Kelly Mendes at Roro and Kids. Slip stitch heel flap and gussets. It's got the patterns all the way around the leg, and then it's stocking out on the bottom of the foot. The yarn is Discreet Unicorn Summer Fruits. It is got silver stellina through it. Gorgeous. And this is part of the cowl that Kelly's running. This is what we have left. Oh, can you see the sparkle? I don't know if the sparkle is going to show up. The cowl that Kelly's running. It's the Cozy Toes cowl. And it was going to be a monthly cowl, and I'm really glad she changed it because clearly I suck at finishing things in a month. She changed it so it's every 2 months now. So this pattern, the Stormseeker pattern, you will get for half price until the end of February, I do believe. And then at the beginning of March, it moves on to the next socks. The ones that are going to be for March and April, sorry, I'm trying to work this out in my brain now. The ones that are going to be for March and April are I think it's like the Dust of Frost socks or something, Dusting of Frost. I don't know, it's her brand new pattern she just released along with Amanda at Little Lycac. They both have podcasts, I'll link them both down below. And Kelly's done the pattern for them, and Amanda's done the yarn, which is the yarn dyer. And yeah, they're going to be the March and April socks. And I need to get these ones finished so that I can enter them into the Cozy Toes cowl, but also Amanda's running the Socks In You Know It again. and I didn't take part in it last year because last year was just crazy. But this year I want to take part in it and I want to enter these. So I have like double the reason to get them finished. Also, they're awesome. I love them. I've tried it on. Normally I do plain toe up, stockinette, vanilla socks with a fish lips kiss heel. These are cuff down. They have a heel flap and gusset. I've never done a slip stitch heel before in my life, and I had to look up how to do a kitchen arm. Oh, because I don't use kitchen stitch very often because I do toe up socks, and you do use kitchen stitch for other stuff as well, but I don't use it very often, so I always, it's got hair on it. I always forget how to do it, so I always have to look it up. So I think Kelly had said on one of our podcasts that this is one of her older patterns, and she's going to be reformatting it afterwards. But the pattern that I use is great. I think it's just like some aesthetic thing. Like there's nothing changing in the pattern, but I think it's just like aesthetically she formats her patterns different now. But yeah, the pattern is great, super easy to understand. There's the one row of doom every like 16 rows where you end on a yarn over and start on a purl. But apart from that, I have started the next one, but I've only done like 5 rows. But this is going to be a priority for this week. I want to get this finished. I'm using 2.5mm Knit Pro Novas, and they're in my little bathroom bag, which still doesn't have a drawstring in it because I'm rubbish at remembering things. So yeah, that's that one, and that's mostly all I've worked on. I have a new desk project. It's just a plain, this is the yarn that I've got left from my Morticia, which is, have like that much left in that bottle, and then I have that much left. So what I'm going to do, because this has this yarn here, it's DK weight and it's recycled. It's got I was going to say it's got yarn in it. It's got wool. I think it's like 40% wool, and the rest of it's a mixture of like polyester and nylon and acrylic and bits. So I'm going to use that up. Then I'm going to use this because I have 2 balls of this, which is Wendy with wool and DK. I think this is, yeah, this is a 25% wool and 75% acrylic. And I'm literally just doing a basic garter stitch shawl, increasing it one side. Because I find myself increasingly wanting to, like, because we're getting into transitional weather now, I get really warm sometimes when I'm sitting wearing like a jumper or a fleece or whatever. So sometimes I just want to put a little shawl around myself, and yeah, and I want to use up the rest of the yarn. Having the shawl means that I'm like warm and cozy without being restricted and without getting too warm, because obviously my arms are free and I can just like weed it off when I need to, or I can like wrap it around myself or unwrap it. Shawls are very underrated as a keeping you warm thing. I know a lot of people just wear them as scarves, but I like having a big shawl to wrap up in. So yeah, I'm going to use, I've got 2 balls of this. What colour is it? It's in Foxglove. And I had just got these, I think I got them to like make up postage or something at Hobbycraft when I was getting a Hobbycraft delivery, because I don't have Hobbycraft near me anymore. Not that I could really go to Hobbycraft before, because I didn't have the car. My car got picked up this week as well, so I officially don't have a car anymore. But yeah, I got these just in the sale at Hobbycraft ages ago, so I don't know if they still sell. I don't know if this is still available. But it's a UK yarn from Yorkshire. See, anybody who doesn't know, Yorkshire is like the top of England, and it's massive. Yorkshire is huge. And it's one of these counties that's very well known for. It's well known for a lot of textile stuff and a lot of farming. And I used to live up there. I used to live in Leeds. I lived there for like 4 years, and it was awesome. Loved it. And the people are so nice in Yorkshire. I have family there as well. It's a complete tangent. So yes, I'm gonna finish off this ball, then use this ball, and then add in this one, and then finish off with the other one. And then that'll be another couple of bits of scraps that have been used and another couple of balls out the stash. And this is just my desk project. As you can see, I'm like halfway through a row. So when I'm sitting here and I'm playing games, if I'm on a bit where I don't have to do anything, or if I'm watching a cinematic or whatever, because I can knit without looking, I can just sit and do that. The only other thing this week that I lost was I know meant to be a no spend, but I did a no spend for over a month, and then on Instagram, Siobhan's Crafts popped this up, and it was a limited edition thing, and I haven't bought myself anything for ages, so I decided, and I'm glad that I did. She sold out of these so quickly. So we have the Care Bears bag. It's like a vinyl thing. It's got a little tag on it. So I've already done like the little unboxing for this. It came wrapped in pink paper. That's her card. Shawn's Crafts. We got some Care Bears post-its. We got pen. We got lots of stitch markers. Let's turn all these round. Okay, these are going to be really hard to show you. There we go. Care Bear faces, and there you go. Oh, no. So we've got those. We also got a little pin. And then we got a bunch of stickers. All little Care Bear stickers. I'm not going to show you all of these. Some cute stickers. So what I'm going to do with these, my big pink cup has still got Christmas stickers on it. So I am going to put my Care Bear stickers on there instead. And I almost forgot to show you the star of the show is this. So it's called Care Bears. I got the sock weight. It also comes in DK. Look at that. It has all of the colours. So it's got like speckles all the way through it, obviously, but it's got like tonal, semi-solid bits in it, in between the speckles. So I'm really interested to see how this is going to knit up. It is so soft. Oh, she's got, I don't know if you can see that, there's writing inside there. Ooh, with instructions on how to look after it. But yeah, it's beautiful, and even though I'm on a no spend, I could not help. I think I deserved it. probably. So the bag I'm going to use, I'm going to transfer my heart shawl. Oh, I did a bit of my heart shawl as well, which I'm not going to go and get because it's through there, but I only did a few rows in it. But I'm going to transfer my shawl into that because it's getting just like a little bit small for the bag that it's in. And yeah, I'm trying, oh excuse me, I'm trying to organise my week for the rest of the week. Right, I'm going to attempt again. I'm going to get this done now and uploaded now, and then I'm going to try re-vlogging, starting to do my vlogs again from today. So I'm going to go and start recording that after I've done this, while this is uploading. And yeah, so hopefully next week I'll be back with the vlogs again. And yeah, maybe, I don't know, do we prefer vlogs or do we prefer this style? I don't know. I like a bit of both, and I like them both for different reasons. I feel like I've forgotten an awful lot of stuff through the week, but at the same time, this is obviously a lot quicker and I don't need to be picking up the camera every day. But then I like picking up the camera when I have stuff to say or stuff to show you or whatever, you know? So, I don't know, what do you prefer watching? Do you prefer this style or do you prefer the little vloggy clips all put together? Also, do you prefer it in here or do you prefer with the camera through in the living room? Because I don't mind, I can do either. I know the lighting's probably a little better in here, but it's also like cozier when I'm sitting on the sofa. So yeah, let me know what you think. Right, I'm gonna go and get this uploaded, and I'm gonna try, and I think I'd said this at some point in the video, what I'm gonna do is, because I do my floss tubes Monday to Friday and then I upload them on the Friday, that also means I have to edit them all together on the Friday, and Fridays are usually quite a busy day for me. So what I plan to do is, if I'm going to carry on with the vlogs for these, I'm going to upload, I'm going to record Monday to Sunday and then get them edited together and uploaded on the Sunday. That was the plan for this week, but then obviously camera decided I wasn't going to do that. There has been an update for the software for it, so I'll have a look and see if that helps. I think that's everything now. Okay, I'm going to go and I'll be back next week.